What makes an anime great? Is it complex characters, a rich and detailed setting, conflict, plot twist, a non-generic antagonist that doesn't lick their fucking lips when explaining their evil plan? Is it breathtaking animation, unique art style, orgasm-inducing fight scenes, and backgrounds that look too good to be AI generated? What makes a masterpiece? I believe it to be all of the former, combined with the ability to leave a profound emotional impact on the viewer that changed them as a person. That's what Mob Psycho did to me. Mob Psycho is an anime about growth and self-acceptance. Yeah, I know, it's boring, but it also has jaw-dropping fight scenes. It's animated by Studio Bones, the same people behind Fullmetal Alchemist, Soul Eater, Space Dandy, and My Hero Academia. They managed to capture the manga's unique and simple art style and mix it with other animation techniques for an absolute banger of a cinematic experience. The soundtracks are awesome, the pacing is phenomenal, and the jokes are really funny! When I think of anime humor, I usually think something like, oh my god, do you see me naked? Oh my god, boobs! But the jokes in Mob Psycho actually land, which is probably because it's written by the same author of this underground show you probably haven't heard of called Singular Attack Male. You can instantly see the similarities in art style as well as how the jokes are handled. However, the growth and self-acceptance aspect, which One Punch Man lacks, is what sold the show to me. So I recently decided to rewatch it to see if the show is still as good as I remember, and goddamn, it is still peak. Shigeru Kageyama is a completely ordinary middle schooler, except for the fact he has psychic abilities, can see ghosts, spirits, perform telekinesis, and a bunch of other magical bullshit, and Mob isn't just a normal psychic. He is the psychic, the guy she tells you not to worry about, the strongest psychic of the 21st century. Without his psychic powers though, he's just a below average middle schooler. Kind of like you. He's reluctant to rely on his powers because no matter how strong they are, they can't achieve his goals. They can't make friends, they can't read the room, confess to his crush, beat his crippling yandere ASMR addiction, and other things that are important to him. He wants to be successful, smart, and popular without the need to use his God-given abilities. But why? Well, this belief stems from two things. He's afraid of his powers, because he once lost control over them and severely injured his brother. And Reigen Arataka, his mentor, who is also a psychic, believes that power doesn't define an individual's worth, that greatness only comes from hard work, and that psychic power should only be used to help others, and not for personal gain. Mob looks up to his master a lot, maybe a bit too much, but that's because he believes the words of an older, more experienced psychic are wise, since he must have learned these lessons through his own experience. Reigen is not a psychic. He's a con man who owns a spirit consultation office where people address their ghost-related issues like, oh, my house is haunted, my doll is cursed, a horny ghost keeps having sex with me, please make her stop, oh no. Reigen can handle most of these clients himself by giving them a massage, throwing some salt around, or having sex with them. He only calls Mob around to deal with actual spirits, essentially just using him for his personal gain, which isn't what a good master should do. Regardless, he still gives him good advice and is a positive influence for his moral compass. Mob is currently very unsatisfied with being a below average kid, so he kicks off his self-improvement journey by joining the Body Improvement Club. Oh yeah, the telepathy club is also there. They're supposed to research telepathy, but they just kind of slack around and play video games, and occasionally take care of Mob whenever he passes out from running, which happens quite often. But no matter how many times he falls, how many times he passes out, he keeps getting back up. And slowly but surely, the distances he can run get longer, his stamina increases, he can lift more weight, and he is improving. On his way home, he also meets a suspicious lady who takes him to a cult meeting with the promise of making him popular. Oh wow, I wonder if all these people wanna be popular too.
Hello guys and welcome back to another video.
Oh no.
Today we'll be doing a try not to laugh challenge with our 3 contestants.
Why am I on stage?
And the winner gets $10,000!
Okay.
But if they lose, they have to like and subscribe,
as well as let me brainwash them into my cult. Huh?
Alright, contestant number 1, look for this mask.
I don't know what I'm doing here, man. My wife and kids left me! Oh well, better luck next time. Comment down below, who do you think will win? Alright, contestant number 2, put on this mask. I don't really wanna. My parents are divorcing because of me! Too bad. No contestant number 3, put on this mask. Nothing happened. Do I win $10,000? Not yet! You still have to face one more challenge in order to win. Whoever spits out the milk first, loses. I win. Look at my hand! Dude, I swear to God, if you're not gonna pay me... Wait! We still need to listen to a word from our sponsor! Honey! Honey is a browser extension. Give me my money, you shit face. Was my swear word just blurred? Fuck. Shit. Dick. Vagina.
Stop saying swear words, I have to bleep that shit out!
Oh, I see. You're not a real person. You're an evil spirit who wants to be a YouTuber so badly he brainwashed hundreds of people and turned them into a cult. Kind of like Dream.
I'm gonna smash you like the like button! Simon, smash the like button! I fucked up.
I guess I'm not winning those $10,000. This will be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Where is this music coming from?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Goodbye.
Uh-oh.
See what just happened? Probably not, because I parodied that entire sequence. But basically, Dimple the evil spirit invited Mob to a cult meeting because he gets power when people worship him. So he wanted to make Mob laugh and join their smile cult. Yet, they could not get a single reaction out of him, till the very end when his emotions exploded. Mob understands his emotions are deeply connected with his powers, and if he lets them loose, they hurt those around him. So he bottles them down deep inside of him, which means he's now unable to express his emotions, and in turn, they start boiling up until they burst out like a balloon in one big explosion. Just what they did at the Dimple encounter, equating to what Mob fears the most: having absolutely no control over his powers. Dimple's cult is now disbanded and immediately put back together under a new name, the Psycho Helmet Religion, and they now worship Mob. This will be very important later. Also, Dimple the evil spirit now becomes his sidekick! Yippee! Mob keeps him around as long as he promises he won't do anything evil. Josuke from JoJo wants to recruit the Body Improvement Club members to help them fight Black Vinegar Middle School, but they refuse. So Josuke sets up a devious plan and his enemies kidnap Mob, giving the Body Improvement Club absolutely no other choice but to go to his rescue. Sam Sulek is coming! Let's go home, Kageyama. Holy shit. What is that? What? Your hairstyles! They suck! Hey, why would you do that? Did you not hear me? They have shitty hair. Oh my god, is that a bowl cut? Is that really an appropriate reason to beat the shit out of somebody? Shut up, Terrorblast! Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today, I will take care of the psychic and help my friend Mob. No, Dimple. Teru, why would you do that? Did you not see? He didn't even have hair. He was bald! What is that hair? Are we in the 2000s? Hey, my mom cut this hair. Hold up, little bro. Let me switch up your hairstyle real quick. With knives? What, you got a trimmer? Bear with me! I don't want a haircut. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You destroyed my hair! Shut up, George Floyd! How am I gonna be the Sigma alpha male without my hair? How am I gonna cool bitches? What am I gonna do, Mob? What am I gonna do? Oh shit, I killed him. I'm just gonna... You like my hair now? Oh yeah, shit looks much better. It's wavy and shit, that's pretty cool. You think that? Yeah, I do. Stop! No, you stop! No, you... I'm gonna mob Oliver Psycho now. Bro, that sounds gay as fuck. No, it doesn't! No, it doesn't! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Huh. Maybe his haircut wasn't that bad after all. Nah, it was pretty trash. Reagan taught Mob that psychic powers should never be used against other people. Teru, on the other hand, had been using psychic powers his entire life to establish his place in the societal hierarchy. They got him the girl's status. He outright claims he's the main character of this world because he deems his psychic powers so important. These beliefs get shattered when Mob tells him his powers make him nothing more than a commoner. He gets aggressive. He doesn't want to accept that his psychic powers don't make him the most special individual. The fact Mob refuses to use his power against other people, which he literally interprets as divine gifts, pisses him off to the point of choking him out. And when Mob's emotions spiral out of control again, and he does use his powers, Teru realizes that compared to him, he really is just a nobody. This phenomenon appears on the news, and Mob's younger brother Ritsu sees it. Ritsu is the typical, more successful younger brother. He outshines Mob in every aspect of his life. He has better grades, he's more athletic, charismatic, he mugs him at everything. Except his psychic powers. Ritsu doesn't have any. He immediately knows whatever was in the news was his brother's doing, and he decides that he had lived in his shadow for long enough. So he enters a psychic research facility to awaken them. He meets a fire dude, a telekinesis dude, a shitty gambler, and 2 telepaths who are all super weak. So he comes to the conclusion that this institution can help him. However, after he and the student council president Shinji frame Yosuke by saying he licked all the girls' recorders, all the combined stress, guilt, and negative emotions do in fact awaken his psychic abilities. And Dimple immediately takes advantage of him. They start using his powers to terrorize others. He and Shinji continue their fascist regiment by framing even more students for doing shit they didn't do. Ritsu starts joining gangs and uses his psychic ability as a display of power until he meets Teru, you know, the haircut guy, now a completely different person and a much stronger psychic than Ritsu. Following Mob's ideology, Teru warns him that psychic powers are not something used for personal gain and that they do not make you special. Regardless, he still meets up with gangs and starts beating the shit out of everyone, until Mob appears and confronts him about his actions. He approaches him with concern and confusion. He questions Ritsu about his motives, trying to understand why his brother, whom he always deemed a kind and moral person, would choose to beat the shit out of some random middle schoolers. And Ritsu says, "Shut the fuck up, Nick." He tells Mob that all respect and appreciation he had for him came not from his admiration, but from fear. Despite his success and popularity, he felt inferior to Mob because he lacked psychic abilities and could never stand by his brother's side as an equal, or if things go south, against him to protect those he cares about. But Mob tells Ritsu he's plenty capable with or without his psychic abilities, and that he has always admired him just for his personal strength and qualities. This is a turning point for Ritsu's character, as he comes to realize that maybe beating the shit out of some random middle schoolers as a display of power wasn't such a great idea. Mob pathetically apologizes to the thugs, solidifying his ideology that even with extraordinary psychic abilities, he's just a normal person. Did you find the target? Did you find the target? Are you making me sound like the nerd emoji again? Are you making me sound like the nerd emoji again? Just get Kageyama! Just get Kageyama! Fuck you. I got your brother! Hey, give him back! Oh, what the fuck? I got your nose! Hey, give him back his nose! Nuh-uh! Got your nose too! Hey, oh shit, give him his nose back! Nuh-uh! I got your nose now. Give it back! Give it back! It's time for me to mob all over your psycho. Bro, that sounds gay as fuck. No, it doesn't! No, it doesn't! I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! It's Koi, I'm over for you! Maybe if it weren't for my most powerful psychic ability yet. Pepper spray! Oh shit, didn't see that coming. Or did I? Hell nah! Hell nah! Mob wakes up in Teru's apartment and he explains that the guy who just kidnapped his brother is from a psychic organization named Claw, and they have been experimenting trying to awaken psychics so they can take over the world. So Mob and Teru start scheming on how they'll rescue his brother. So that's where you've been hiding, you poopy fart. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it! Tell us where the Claw infrastructure is. Okay. Shh, sorry. Okay, we're here. Mob, how do we make sure he doesn't escape out of the car? Pinky promise he won't escape? Oh, yeah, pinky promise. Oh, there he goes. I lied! I whipped. No! I hate liars. There you are! It's time for my revenge! Do you like pinball, Koyama? The arcade game? Yeah, I love it! Alright, important side characters from the research facility whose names I don't know. Let's escape! Pyrokinesis! Telekinesis! Don't tell me you're trying to escape. It's time for me to Ritsu all over your Kageyama. The fuck? We're gonna have to split up. Dimple, will you be fine? Are you kidding me? Nothing can stop great Dimple the YouTuber. Help! Help me! My Kaisenats found the skibbity toilet. Can I go fan him all over his tags? Sure. Maybe I should start restricting her screen time. He destroyed all the Gyats with his rays. Hey, how dare you destroy all her... Whatever she said! I'm just gonna stand here. The fuck? Why are you crying? I don't speak TikTok.
Pyrokinesis? No!
Is that all you got? Oh shit. Oh, let me introduce you to my cursed molester flame that only burns pedophiles. So you're the person who's been wrecking our headquarters. Oh, so you're the person who's been wrecking our headquarters. I'm not the nerd emoji, damn it! Hey, we're having an emergency. Don't you dare enter the building. Wait, that might be the big boss. No way, prove that you're the leader. On God.
Oh my God, welcome back, big boss!
No. No, Ritsu! I'm gonna touch you. What the fuck?
What's that?
What's that?
Where do you think you're going?
Okay, Mob, you go right. Ritsu, you go left. And Reagan, you just be Reagan. 3, 2, 1, go, Mob Gang! Wow.
Nerd emoji, nerd emoji.
I'm not the nerd emoji, damn it! I'm not the nerd emoji!
Nerd emoji.
I'm not!
Nerd emoji,
I'm
nerd
not
emoji,
nerd emoji! I'm not
nerd
nerd emoji! Mob, help! I gotta save them. No, Mob, only pussies fight with psychic powers. The fuck are you talking about? We're gonna die! Ritsu is right. If I don't use them, they're gonna die. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be fine. Whew. Somebody your age should stop messing around, you know. No! You do not understand what I've been through! Both my parents abandoned me as a child. I didn't get to experience a normal childhood. No mother's cooking, no playtime with father. How could you possibly relate to me? How could you possibly relate to me? Shut up!
Don't worry, nerd emoji.
I got this!
Anti-ginger slam!
Anti-ginger punch! Anti-ginger headlock! You're still breathing? Got your nose! That's why I hate ginger!
What'd you say, mate?
Fuck, where'd you come from? Ireland! No, I get that, but where'd you come from as in, how did you find this facility?
Conor McGregor!
Yeah, that pretty much wraps up all of Mob Psycho Season 1. In just 12 episodes, Mob Psycho managed to change Terror from an asshole with magic to a mature and developed person. Ritsu overcame his inferiority complex and can now look his brother in the eyes as an equal. And most of the Claw members went through serious changes as characters, showcasing that even if they were given God mode, they're still just human. And Mob starts to understand his emotions by accepting that his abilities are a part of him, and that he's much more than just a loser with magic. All of that happened in just 12 episodes. It took Luffy 12 episodes to stop wiping his ass after visiting the Taco Bell Island. The pacing of Mob Psycho is immaculate. Now you might be asking yourself, Season 1 already achieved so much. Is there even anything left to cover? Oh yes. Yes, there is. We're immediately thrown back into the world of Mob Psycho with this gorgeous second opening, which is a tribute to the art of animation itself, accompanied by a dope soundtrack. Corona light, Corona side, Corona don't speak Japanese. I thought the first opening was already a visual masterpiece, and the second one only manages to exceed the previous one by a landslide. Mother's Basement made an awesome video about it that you should watch, but not right now! Shinji resigns as the student council president out of the guild for what he did to Yosuke and others, so the position is now available for the taking. The girl from the Dimple Cult meeting catches Mob staring at his crush, and she figures out he must really like her. So she kindly tells him he's got no chance with her. However, if he were to become the student council president, he would rise up the school hierarchy and get a chance at dating her. So Mob starts training relentlessly with a speech the girl prepared for him, and when it's time for the election, Mob Psycho delivers one of their funniest jokes yet.
It's over.
It was the first time in history that a candidate spent the entirety of his allotted 5 minutes not uttering a single word.
Mob feels humiliated by his lack of success. However, a girl named Emmy admits that she admired his courage to step on the stage and asks him if he wants to smash. Mob got a girlfriend. He starts walking home with her, they spend time together, smash. Dimple, Reagan, Mom, Dad, and Ritsu all notice how much happier he seems. He even reads her novel, and after a week, she admits it was all a dare and she doesn't like him at all. She expresses that in a way, he's very similar to her. Easy to be manipulated and taken advantage of. Kind of like the fact he didn't even want to become the student council president, but only did it because someone urged him to. Similarly to how she made a dare with one of her friends and lost that too. Mob is left alone, with a blank look on his face. Yet again, not expressing the way he feels. It might seem like after all this time and effort, Mob hasn't changed at all. In the evening, he finds Emi's friends mocking her novel and tearing it apart. Witnessing that, Mob starts gathering the scattered pieces and Emi joins them, despite the insults coming from her friends. When they're almost done picking everything up, the wind scatters the rest of her work. Emi nudges Mob to forget about it, but in that instant, he uses his psychic power to restore it. Do you realize what this means? The person who doesn't express his emotions and is afraid of his powers is expressing his emotions by using his powers! It means Mob is slowly accepting his feelings as something that should be embraced and not pushed down. The thing he's been fighting for all this time! And all he needed was some pussy. Reagan gets a job request from a super rich man seeking out psychic experts in hopes of saving his daughter from possession. When Reagan starts talking with the possessed girl, he reveals the culprit behind the possession, and Dimple realizes that this is not just an ordinary cursed spirit. It's Mogami, the strongest psychic of the 20th century. I am a rapist! Whoa! What do you mean by that? You know, like Eminem. I rap. Oh! It's not pronounced like that. Oh shit, my bad. I'm still gonna beat the shit out of everybody over an awesome track.
Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. I fuck Chloe from the loud house, put a cum stain on her blue blouse. She says I am humorous, I put it in her uterus.
Hey, stop rapping all over them! Oh? You think you can rap better than me? No, I just want you to stop rapping. The only way to do that is to beat me in a rap battle! But I can't rap. Then I guess I must turn you into a rapper. The fuck? Where are we? I'm gonna simulate a fake reality and alter your memories so that your life experience make you become a good rapper. Kind of like 8 Mile. The Eminem movie? Hell yeah. For the next 6 months, Mob endured a reality where everybody had the personality of Pack God. They would bully, diss, roast him 24/7, and Mob couldn't fight back because of his lackluster rapping ability. He trained, however. He trained his freestyle, rapping flow for 6 months, until... You can't rap! Look at him, he's not even a rapper! I can rap. Bro thinks he's Eminem! I can rap! Bro probably thinks his meat is as big as Drake's. I said, I can rap!
Check it out, unwrap them! The real enemy is the person who put you in this world! Don't worry, Dimple. I know everything. The real rap battle begins now. Mogami can try his luck, try me, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, bitch, make you my cock. Sneaker looking down the struck. Construct your reality, live beyond mortality. Your mother's such a wild bitch, call it bestiality. Oops, forgot, she went dead, bitch, boo-hoo, and whatnot. I just paid the good, yeah, but do. Was not insensitive, there's something I ain't tell you yet. She died not from a known disease, it was from my STDs. Drop me in this world for motherfucking 6 months and think I ain't gonna slide me with all that I fucking got. Remember all the times I gave your mother flipping back shots, made her look aside like Sid the Sloth, oh my god. Yes, Kageyama, this is getting exciting. I did it! I turned you into a rapper, you cooked, Mob! You cooked so hard! But I'm still gonna send you into the stratosphere. Mog is in my name, cause I mog you at this game. You and I ain't the same. I'm mocking all you are roach infested. Beer that tests his face molested. Subo me uninterested. Your hair looks digested. Barber should be so arrested. Gonna put you in a headlock and deadlock. Rewind the clock, pull out the Glock. I can kill you in a fucking sleepwalk. My words are quotidian, they are sharp like obsidian. Mr. Reagan's a deceiver, but you're still his believer. I call up my gang to pop at your head. Oh wait, you are already dead. Cause I'm Dr. Zombo's while you're crazy Your rapping skills don't even reach my knees. Gonna make you freeze, you a grain of sand while I'm the savannah. Cause I can rhyme orange with banana. No. No!
Mob barely defeats Mogami. Disregarding the whole silly rap battle I just did, which I hope you liked, the Mogami encounter was probably the most traumatic thing Mob had ever experienced. Essentially, Mogami created a reality where he had become subject to bullying and harassment for 6 months without a safe environment, without psychic powers, without anybody to turn to, and without his yandere mommy ASMR. The silly aesthetic of Mob Psycho was completely swapped for a more gloomy, dark and mysterious art style, representing what would happen if Mob didn't grow up in such an accepting environment. Mogami wanted to show Mob that psychic powers are something that should be used selfishly, since no matter how much good you do, the world doesn't care and will strike you down no matter how kind-hearted of a person you are. Which is what makes Mogami such a good antagonist, since we see something like that happen all the time. Disease, war, violence, all of that is present everywhere, and Mogami is completely in the right, urging Mob to give up his hero complex. The conditioning almost worked. Shigeo was about to mob all of their psychos. Thankfully, Dimple was there to snap him back into reality, which made Mob gain a deeper understanding of the pain and suffering others endure, solidifying his belief in making a world a better place. He gains a sense of gratitude to be thankful to the circumstances he was subjected to as a child and growing up, so he didn't have to steer down the wrong path. The fight sequence between them that follows was clean, and in my opinion the best fight in Mob Psycho, as well as personally my second favorite fight of all time. Now with his reaffirmed beliefs, Mob can continue his story. One more thing, when Dimple asked Mob if he remembers him, he said no, only to then correct himself and say, "Just kidding, of course I remember you, Dimple," which was the first instance of Mob making a joke, and yet again, showcasing his emotions. The Body Improvement Club and the Telepathy Club decide to take a day off and celebrate 2 of their members' birthdays. Mob is enjoying himself until he gets a call from Reagan, urging him to help with the spirit exorcism, interrupting his socialization time. After they're done, Mob scolds Reagan, telling him that if he doesn't quit calling him on such short notice, which he had done multiple times already, they're gonna have a problem. Instead of apologizing, Reagan doubles down and says that he has no friends, no bitches, and the people he hangs around just use them because he's easily manipulated, which is kind of ironic. But Reagan forgot one thing. This isn't the same Mob he was 18 episodes ago. So instead of complying with what his master says, like usual, he stands up for himself, says "fuck you, not everything you say is true," and stops working at the spirit consultation office. Reagan is quite shocked by this response, but pretends it doesn't bother him. So he sets off on a monk mode grind. He starts accepting jobs left and right, which proves to be challenging, highlighting Mob's role and how dependent he has become on him. Not just on his psychic powers, but on his friendship as well. His birthday came around, and that's when Reagan realized that he is the one with no bitches and no friends. At least his business was flourishing. He even got invited on a TV show where he was forced to perform a live exorcism on a possessed boy. He was initially hesitant, but eventually changed his mind. He started dancing and throwing salt around for 30 minutes until another psychic interrupted him, just to say that the boy isn't actually possessed and is just an actor. It was a setup, and Reagan just got exposed for being a fraud. Twitter instantly got on his ass. His consultation office temporarily closed. Reagan's mental health began to worsen, and one day, news reporters even waited in front of his apartment to confront him. Reagan was overwhelmed by the negative backlash until somebody suggested doing a press conference. Everything goes smoothly until one reporter asks him a very personal question: why he began doing spirit consultation in the first place. He began this spirit consultation thing as a side gig that he'd get bored of eventually until he met Mob, whose powers inspired him to keep going. He reflects on his behavior and starts genuinely feeling sorry for what he said. So Reagan just smiles at the camera and says, "You've grown up." Reporters aren't happy with his response, since he doesn't answer any questions, but before they can continue their investigation, the conference room starts shaking, cameras start flying, and it looks like Reagan is an actual Esper. He walks out of the conference room, meets up with Mob, and asks if he knows that Reagan isn't truly a psychic. Mob says that he always knew. He always knew his master was a great guy. Mob wants to participate in an upcoming school marathon and placed top 10 as the gateway to confess his feelings to Tsubomi. So Mob and Reagan start training for the marathon.
You,
Whoa. What did he say? All the endurance training, all his improvement has been leading up to this. Will Mob be able to place top 10? Let's find out. The marathon begins. Mob falls over immediately, scrapes his knee, but picks himself back up. He keeps up with a fairly decent pace despite his injury. Everybody supports him, his parents, Reagan, and even Tsubomi. And with his motivation at hand, Mob manages to place 74th. Then he passes out. After waking up, his teacher compliments him on how much he had improved in the past months. And as a viewer, it feels so good seeing characters acknowledge his progress. Miss Kageyama is now cooking dinner for her boys to celebrate today's success. The door rings and Ritsu opens it to welcome back his successful brother. Yo Ritsu, wanna help me beat my dad who might be the strongest psychic in the world? Oh yeah, sure. I'm not gonna burn your house down while you're gone, by the way. Wildly specific, but alright. I sure hope my human-sized Asuka flashlight is alright. Shigeru! Your flashlight! Did this!
Huh? Was it you?
What are you talking about?
Did you burn down my flashlight? Oh, was that the weird Asuka mannequin? Hop in. And this is crazy. So here's my number. Where are you taking me? To McDonald's. I'm leaving. Wait! Reagan is there too. Why are all the scars here?
Brother, we are criminals. Where else are we supposed to get a job?
And what is Reagan doing here? Did you really think the consultation office is still gonna make money after we got exposed?
Sir, we are live.
Oh wait.
We are Claw, a psychic organization from Ireland that will take over the world. And after we do that, we're gonna make everybody eat potatoes, drink beer, and all channels stream UFC Conor McGregor victories!
I sure hope a literal freaking middle schooler isn't gonna try and stop me.
Alright, it's time for a literal freaking middle schooler to try and stop world domination. Mob is asleep though. Teru, we're counting on you. As the Japanese Minister of Health, I can proudly announce that as of March the 3rd, we will triple the rent of single mothers! Did you not like my proposal? Whoa! Terrible! Time for a middle schooler to save the day!
Never mind.
Alright, Mob, it's now on you to save us. And he's still sleeping, what a lazy fuck.
Hey-yo.
Don't worry, I got it! Never mind. They said it'd be raining today, but this is not what I expected.
Kind of like cloudy with the chance of meatballs.
Hey, those are some impressive muscles. Not again! I don't know what he did to you, but I will not let you step on Kageyama! Only a yandere mommy can do that! How'd you do that? Oh well, it's pretty simple. 2 grams of test, 800 milligrams of Trenase, 1 gram of Equipose, 100 milligram of D-ball, 200 milligram of Anadrol. Oh no. It's mobbing time.
I just robbed the store.
Hey, put that back. No. Oh my god, he's a psychic! Look at this can.
Why are we looking at the can?
No reason. Just look at it. It's Mr. Dave! What do you have to say for this, Dave? Flip! I have no fucking idea what you're saying. I can beat him, he's too strong! Girl, run away, you can beat him!
Have you forgotten what I told you, Mob? If you can't beat a psychic with psychic powers,
Oh shit.
beat them in a rap battle! My name is Mogami, cook you like salami, black belt in karate. Please, we don't have the budget for another rap battle! But I prepared another rap! I can even rhyme banana with orange now! Byron Orange! I promise I'll rap you again, Mogami, just not right now! We need to finish season 2 first! As you wish, Mob. Good luck.
My die is up there, Ritsu. We just gotta get through him, the second strongest psychic. And how do we do that? Fire hydrant! I got this! Never mind. I don't got this. Alone, I could never beat you by myself. But together with my friends, we are Mob Psycho! Oi, that hurt me. His brains! Oh, Cursed Molester Flame! That must have got him. He's not a pedophile! Those are weak. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I got him! I got him! I got him!
I got him. I got him.
I'm not the nerd emoji!
I'm holding her. Do something.
Seriously? Standing on top of me?
Standing on top of me.
Fuck you! I got him! He's behind me, isn't he? You're all so weak, it's baffling! Biscuits! Where?
Biscuits.
Make fun of me all you want, but the bullet hits you! I see! If you say something British, he gets distracted and loses his guard. You're one annoying lot, aren't you? I better finish this quickly, it's almost 4 PM, which is tea time! And I can't be late for tea time. Crisps! The fuck? London Eye! Nerd emoji was right! Saying British things does distract you! It doesn't. Lovely! Eggs and beans! Roadman! Immigrant! Joris Bunsen! Bobs! They got me. They know my weaknesses. Unfortunately, we're heading into overtime. Time for tea! You're about to witness me mob your psycho. I would love to, but it's tea time, so I gotta go. Oi da.
Oi, son.
Conor McGregor is mid. Don't you ever say something like that again. And St. Patrick's Day is also mid! Didn't I tell you to shut up, eh? And potatoes don't even taste good! Potatoes do taste good though. Hey, it's not nice to beat your son like that. Do you like Conor McGregor? I think he's kind of annoying. Don't you ever say something like that again. Hey, it's not nice to beat middle schoolers like that, you know. Oh lord, a fellow Irishman! I'm not Irish, I'm just ginger. Do you like Conor McGregor? I think he's a good fighter. I do prefer Khabib though. Sorry, Sensei, but Conor McGregor is pretty mid. You two Mary Poppins! Oh, we're fine. Yeah, I agree. Everyone's betraying me! They're right! Conor McGregor is mid! How dare ya! Irish music is also shit! Shut up! Beer doesn't even taste good! I'm gonna kill ya! Miss me! Oh shit! Green isn't even a good color. I'm gonna murder ya! You've got a lot of nerve disrespecting me people like that. Don't you see how pathetic this is? You're using 100% of your power fighting a middle schooler who dislikes your culture. A real adult shouldn't be bothered by that. Are you saying I shouldn't be proud of me country, you insolent fuck? No, not at all. I'm saying a middle schooler shitting on your culture is something that shouldn't bother you. People are subjective beings. Not everybody agrees on everything. People will always disagree with you to an extent. It's on you to not let those feelings control you. No! I hate St. Patrick's Day! I hate beer! I hate Irish music! Does that bother you? Do you hate me because I don't like your culture? Yes! It shouldn't though! We're both humans with subjective ideals! Don't force others to like what you want them to and let them live a fulfilling life! Oh shit. Run everyone! Mobu! His patriotism is overflowing! He's gonna explode! Run everyone! Wait, Mob, where are you going? Tell me, Mob, do you at least like potatoes? Nah, they suck. Does that bother you? Not anymore. Then my job here is done. Heh. Made Mob Psycho was the friends we made along the way. I'm gonna turn into a broccoli now, eh? It is a crime Mob Psycho Season 2 is only placed 36th on my anime list, while it executes everything so flawlessly. Reagan went through his character arc and embodied huge changes as a person. The main villain has been defeated, and Mob transformed from a shy, insecure middle schooler who's afraid of his powers into a confident, assertive leader who expresses his emotions. That one moment where the Klaus boss and Mob are duking it out and he says that he isn't strong enough, the average viewer would think this means Mob doesn't have enough psychic power to win. However, in reality, he doesn't have enough strength in a sense that he can't change his mind and that he has to win with violence. Nonetheless, he still does change his mind. In the end, Toichiro regrets this world domination idea and the fact he hadn't spent more time with his wife and son, so Mob did in fact complete his mission. However, Mob's journey isn't over yet. Even though he now embraces his emotions and uses his psychic powers to change the minds of others, he's still afraid of them, as they do not coexist with him, because he hasn't completely embraced his emotions. How do I know that, you ask? He still hasn't confessed his feelings. I gave the first two openings a fair share of Gabfr glaze, so I'm gonna have to hold myself back on this one, but just so you know, every opening is a visual masterpiece and such a banger. Mob Choir, I love you. Season 3 begins with an assignment paper focusing on Mob's future career path. Serizawa, the Mary Poppins guy, now works for Reagan, and the Psycho Helmet religion that was formed after Dimple's cult fell apart also got a huge rise of popularity, up to 560,000 members thanks to the Broccoli Tree, which was supposed to have been created by their founder. The girl from the first Dimple encounter tells Mob that there will be no better time to announce himself as the founder than now. He's a bit reluctant, but in the end, he agrees. Taru takes him shopping to buy something classy to wear for the announcement, and he also tells him that he's been feeling pretty odd lately. Girls are talking to him more, he has been getting looks of attraction on the streets. He's got a date with Tome to hunt down some psychics, and he has to announce himself as the founder on the same day. Mob is truly becoming delusional, but hey, whatever makes him happy. However, Tome doesn't show up on their date, and he waits so long that he misses the Psycho Helmet meet, so somebody else takes the stage, that is not Mob. Things start getting weird from there. Everybody becomes obsessed with the broccoli and the Psycho Helmet religion. Reagan and Mob realize that it's most likely the tree's fault, so getting rid of it is the best solution. But everybody is against them on doing that. The entire city got brainwashed, his school, other psychics, Ritsu. Even Reagan changes his mind and tries to urge Mob not to destroy the tree. His words of discouragement don't scratch him though. He's determined to end it all. Masato sees Mob in the distance and nods everyone to cheer for him. The entire city screams out his name, and as he enters the divine tree, he finds the culprit. Hello guys, it's Dimple the YouTuber, welcome back to another challenge. Today, we will try to brainwash the entire city into subscribing to my channel. Dimple, stop this. You are not cooking. However, in my way stands the greatest psychic of the 20th century. Do you think you'll be able to stop me? Comment down below. Okay. For my first challenge, I'm gonna have him fight another strong psychic, Teru! Okay, then for the second challenge, I'm gonna have you— Why are you doing this, Dimple? Isn't it obvious? To get YouTube famous! By brainwashing people. How else am I supposed to do it? By making good videos? I tried that, but my click rate is horrible! Really? Let me see your thumbnail. That's an ugly thumbnail. Your shot is an ugly thumbnail. What did you do?
I just released all my energy inside of you.
Gross. Dimple, let's go home. Watch a YouTube thumbnail tutorial and get you YouTube famous the right way. But why would I do that? This is working fine for me.
Shh, blood.
Alright, buddy. Let's do that.
Does it grip?
What?
Does he grip?
It's a Minecraft YouTuber!
No! I got you, little homie.
I don't let you have sex with minors! And the YouTuber beam!
Oh shit, that's gonna work on me.
Over soon, joins us found! And the YouTuber beam! I got this!
It's over. I'm fucking dead. I usually like parodying anime scenes by giving them my own little perspective, and people usually enjoy that. However, the next sequence left such an incredible emotional impact on me. I just can't bring myself to do it. God damn, did this scene make me bawl my eyes out. And I'm a guy who's hard to get an emotional reaction out of. Most anime don't usually hit challenging themes like loss, sacrifice, or fulfillment. It's usually just like, I can't bring it, oh my god, So it hits that much harder when those themes are challenged. Dimple changed from an egocentric, manipulative asshole to a genuinely caring and wholesome ass guy.
But Gabfr, didn't he brainwash the entire city to become a literal god?
Yeah, but he wanted Mob to join him. All he wanted was for them to rule the world together. Of course he knows it's evil, of course he knows it's not okay, but he keeps their personalities intact, so Mob's relationship with them wouldn't change. He wanted the best for him, as well as achieve his goal, because Dimple genuinely cares about Mob, and in the end, he sacrifices himself to save his dear friend. Goodbye, Dimple. Also, Tsubomi-chan is moving away. The news quickly spread through the school, and Mob realizes that there will be no better time to confess his feelings. He's not the only one with this idea though. Dozens of guys line up in an orderly fashion to confess their love to Tsubomi. Mob plans to join them, but Mesato says it's like a factory of rejection, and that he'll be rejected just the same. So they think of a different plan. He calls their phone and invites Tsubomi to a nearby park, promising he has something to tell to her. And she agrees. We're getting close to the finish line! He caught the ball! And look at him running! This was him at the start of the series, and this is him now. The character development is immaculate! On the day of the meeting, Mob visits a flower shop and gets an average-sized bouquet, but Mineshiki calls him out to give him a bigger one, as payback for saving him in Season 2. This is exciting, we'll get to see Mob's emotions finally be truly expressed. Mob's power spirals out of control. He starts wrecking the city left and right. It's an emotional scene where we see Mob's biggest fear coming to life. And for moments like this, I'd usually make a silly parody of the series, but just like with the Dimple part, I'm gonna stay true to the source material out of respect I have for the series. In the next couple of episodes, we get several sequences of characters fighting Mob at maximum power, reteaching him what he taught him, reminding the audience how much of an impact he had on their lives. First it's Teru. He tries to wake up Mob, reminding him that psychic powers shouldn't be used against other people, yet he ends up in the same state that he was after their first fight. We see two former Claw members trying to make a fair living without psychic powers, and the marketplace they work at is on the way of Mob's rampage. So they try to stop him, but it's no use. Toichiro comes back though, and along with his son tries to beat Shigeo Kageyama. They do a decent job, but the power gap is still way too big. So he decides to sacrifice himself, the exact same way Mob sacrificed himself by being a vessel for his energy. But the look on his son's face reminds him that he doesn't want to leave his family behind again. Together, they run away. The Body Improvement Club rushes to stop Mob's rampage. They tell him that every time he fell, every time he stood back up, inspired them all. But it was no use. Ritsu comes to the rescue! He now has to confront his biggest fear, Mob's power going out of control. This was the original reason he wanted psychic powers. This is what it was all about. He reassures Mob that he'll always be there to lend his brother a hand, no longer afraid of him, which results in Ritsu reaching 100% of his potential as he embraces his role as a supportive younger brother. Both Kageyama brothers have been holding in their feelings regarding the accident, and we're finally getting a satisfying conclusion as to how they're handling their respective trauma. But it wasn't enough. Reigen is on his way. He screams out Mob's name, trying to reach him. He gets thrown around, hit by debris, but doesn't give up. He takes off his shoes, which in Japan is a symbol associated with suicide, implying that he's willing to die for Mob. The original soundtrack starts playing. Reigen starts running in this glorious sequence, but is still unable to stop him, until a friend of ours gives him a little help. Dimple makes his return, giving Reigen the extra strength he needed to confront Mob. And finally, after 3 seasons, Reigen admits that he isn't a real psychic, who's been lying to him since the first day he stepped into his office. Mob already knows that, but the fact he was able to say that out loud by himself truly shows that he isn't trying to use Mob for his powers anymore, and that he doesn't care what Shigeo Kageyama thinks of him. As the final stretch, Reigen tells him to stop rejecting the other side of him, and accept who he truly is. Peak. We hit peak of what the show was all about. Self-acceptance. Mob now finally understands that his emotions are a part of him and something that should never be bottled down again, turning into Shigeo Kageyama 100%. For the cherry on top, he carries whatever is left of the bouquet, confessing his love to Tsubomi, and gets rejected. Obviously, dude, he hasn't spoken to her for years. She isn't just gonna magically fall in love with him because he's now able to express his emotions. She doesn't know what Mob is like. She doesn't know on what an excellent character journey he has been on. It would cheapen her character if she just accepted his proposal out of the blue. However, it's pretty evident she still respects him. After 3 seasons, many gloriously executed jokes, extraordinary fight scenes, a whole ocean of character development, amazing animation, and an unforgettable emotional journey, it's done. Mob has embraced his emotions and his powers are now a part of him, concluding Mob Psycho 100. If you watch this video in its entirety, first of all, thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this semi-writing, semi-parody video, subscribe for more and hit the like button. It helps the algorithm a lot. Thank you so much for watching and goodbye, my Gabfrusies.